Wishing forward.
Spring and summer have come and gone. Fall and winter will rule the kingdoms. And though the days of the Stormbringer are over, the weather is still beautiful. Why? Because their majesties are here within the hills that are endless. With them, they bring their excellencies of the endless hills to attend their court as well. Pray pay heed and draw close as Andreas and Kallista take the thrones.
Good people of Elfmark, please take what comfort you will.
Here opens the court of their majesties, Andreas and Kallista.
So thank you everybody who made the journey here today. It's a beautiful sight. It's been a beautiful day. We've had an absolutely magical day, and our greatest desire is that you too have experienced the joy and pageantry that a coronation brings. Hopefully this sets the stage for a beautiful and temperate winter rain, and we'll be seeing many of you, plus many more, throughout the coming months.
Did everybody have a good time today? Yeah. There was a lot going on. I really want to thank their excellencies, Endless Hills, for allowing us to do this here. The site is beautiful. I hope we have opportunities in the future to come back here. It's very picturesque, and peaceful, and just the perfect background for our day. Again, it was an exciting day. There was fighting, there was fencing, there was youth activities going on, bocce and A&S largesse stuff going on inside. Food, the lunch was, crazy. Oh, and dancing, yes, and dancing musicians. In the back.
So much, so thank you.
So many things going on today. It just filled our hearts with joy.
Their majesties would welcome before them any for whom this is their first event or their first royal court.
Hello, please. Should be good.
Welcome. I'm glad you guys could be here today. Did you have fun? Yeah?
on the Bardic last night. So thank you so much.
So one of the things we do in our kingdom for new people, we have a tradition where we give you a cup. It's very symbolic of community and friendship, and a very, very important piece of your personal gear when you come to events. And it is our hope that you will take a cup from us and keep it and cherish it and come back.
And then share a beverage at the fire with more Bardic and dancing. So thank you so much for coming. And again, I hope we get to see lots of you in the months ahead and in the years ahead.
For our new friends, in hopes that in days to come, they return to become old and close friends.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties would invite before them the youth of the kingdom.
I know we had youth here today. There were a lot of them.
Gave them all espresso.
Oh, there's one of the princesses, and the other princess, and another princess, and some princess. Excellent.
One princess. Two princes. Oh,
Dimitri.
so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we unfortunately we still don't have heirs. So today we ask the youth to step in for a little bit, and we have some beautiful crowns, and they did some lovely projects. So we have some princes and princesses amongst us today. Do you guys know what happens next? What happens next? You tell me.
The toy chest.
The toy chest. We have a toy chest?
I think we do.
Oh,
We do.
we do? Are you sure?
Yeah, we did it before.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for educating me. That's why you're one of the princesses. What do we do about this?
Salvador, would you
We're gonna take it.
yes.
I know we're shouting. My
I
God.
figure you're young and spry yet.
Let's go back, my guy.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Yes. Yes.
Let's go.
For the Honorable Lord Salvador and the youth of the kingdom. I'm putting my money
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Oh, yes.
Their Majesties invite Baroness Kolfina to speak as the day's autocrat.
Did we have a good day today, guys?
Yeah!
We have an amazing coronation. Magic.
I do have to thank so many people for jumping in, helping me do all the sorts of things and stuff. This was my first time running a kingdom level event. So it was a lot, but it was awesome. Good learning experience. I really need to thank a bunch of people in the kitchen, in particular, Lord Tufa. So I got you here. And then I know she's occupied in there, but Mistress Akapa, I also have a gift for her when she's not in the middle of the frenzy of prepping everything. And then as people that gave up 90% of their day to sit in the sun and filling out papers after papers after papers, I also have gifts for Lord Seamus and their Morgan as well. So if you would like to come up, I have gifts for you as well. And there's so many other people that helped set up list fields, did MOLing, helped set up day shades, all sorts of things. Thank you. It really means a lot that you guys were the first ones that jumped in and offered help and did the thing and know how to do it all. And I don't have to have any stress about it. thank you immensely. We also had tournaments.
Yes, we'd love to hear about these.
So if we can call up our heavy marshal, Sir Lothario was first.
The autocrat would bring forth Sir Lotharius.
That means we had a good day, right?
Approach.
Please.
It's my pleasure. So today we held a heavy tournament, but it was a little bit of a different heavy tournament. Today was not just a double elimination where we brought everybody in, made some random brackets, and saw what happened. Today, the chivalry got together. We looked at each individual fighter who was there, and we said, you know what, this person's doing this well today, this person's doing that well. I like this person's speed versus that person's shield work. That person's footwork has been particularly good today. That person's TikTok has been better. And we looked at them and we said, we like to see these matchups. It was styled as a double elimination, but we picked all of the matches. Through that, I was impressed with every single fighter. I kid you not, every single fighter that was out there today did something that impressed me. Something that showed growth, something that showed comportment, and I was very happy with what I saw. The winner of today's tournament was my good friend, the Honorable Lord Salvador, over there. Come join me, my friend. Run! For your victory, my friend.
Thank you. So we have a tradition with passing this off to a fighter that tends to inspire us. Nemarius, would you come up here? He has been fighting 2 months. He was fighting injured, and he fought hard today. I did cut myself. You could use this.
Do I just put a basket on it?
No. You carve it first.
We'll work on it.
Come here, bud.
Well done, friends. The Knights had a similar idea. At the end of the tournament, we asked each other, everybody out there today did well, but who inspired you the most? Who was it that we saw that brought not necessarily the best fight, not necessarily the best comportment, but some of all of that? Some from here, some from there. And we agreed. Countess Elena.
All the running.
You did very well today. You were our inspiration. Thank you. And that's my report. Okay, I'm done.
Sorry, a moment, if you would.
Yes.
Something that is very near and dear to the Roses and to Queens is the idea of championing, did I say that? Comportment and chivalric values. These are the things that we base the dream upon. And the fact that you and yours, you took the lead to choose somebody that shows not just the winning, but the comportment, I would give you this. And thank you. It means so much that you did this today. So thank you so much, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
So, in addition to our heavies, we also had our fencing. Our fencing was run by Lord Davin. David, sorry. Dave. Not even here. Oh, there we go.
Hello? Yeah, we ran a tournament today. We had a 1 hour bear pit. We split it in half for water breaks. And at the end of the tournament, there was a few people got pretty high up in points. Some of them were really close, but by 1 point, we did have a winner. Danya Getha.
I'm glad you're running so fast.
Well, we had everybody else run. We might make you go around.
Pay heed, all who are near. On this 20th day of September in the barony of the Endless Hills, a great fencing tournament was fought. Glory has been won, honor has been kept, and bragging rights have been earned. Let all here know that Donya, Mistress Githa Ugsdottir, has won the day at the Coronation of Andreas and Kallista, Anno Societatis 60, on the day of their glorious coronation. Illumination by Maestra and Helena, calligraphy and words by Baroness Abby Rose.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Look at that. I dropped things.
For Donya Githa's victory on the fencing field.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
And we also had some youth. Would you like to come up with some youth?
I'm getting it. Too bad. I know, that was dancing too. We had a youth tournament, sort of. We had 4 youth fighters, 3 of which had never put on armor before.
Ah.
They put on armor. And then we realized I didn't have all of the armor, so they all just beat me up. But we did get some bouts in. I did get beat up a lot. We did have one fighter who is no stranger to most of you, was victorious, and not only that, comported himself very well, and was very good working with these very, very brand new fighters. And that would be
Dimitri Monovasios.
He's coming.
Hello again, Dimitri. We see you a lot, and that's wonderful.
A sword wields no strength unless the hand that holds it has courage. Courage has no age limit, and today we have seen all our youth fighters battling in the list with strength, honor, and indeed courage. One fighter has risen to the top, and now do we, Kofina and Revna, Baronesses of the Endless Hills, declare Dimitri Monovasios the winner of the Youth Heavy Fighting Tournament, done this day, 20th September AS60, at the Grand Coronation of Andreas and Kallista. Wordsmithing by Lord Shahagin Gurun, calligraphy and illumination by Jinx.
And I hope you like bunnies, because those are some really spectacular bunnies.
Well done, Dimitri.
Very nice, Dimitri. Congratulations.
Your Majesty, if I could have just a moment to make another announcement. Yes, please. So if you had a moment to stop by Youth Fighting today, wait till next week, Harvest Raid, we're going to have more youth fighting. So tell your friends with children, or your adult children who like to fight other adult children but also wouldn't mind getting beat up by children, that we're having youth fighting at Harvest Raid. And more events to come. Short list, off the top of my head, there may be rumblings of something might happen at Corn Maze. That's getting worked out. There will be something at Seven Deadlies. There will be something at Ice Dragon. Those are definitives. I will definitely be there. Even the Ice Dragon can't hold me back. So, plan for those events definitely. I will be posting on the social medias about Corn Maze as soon as those details have solidified. So soon. Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency.
For all who competed and those who won today on the field.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties invite before them Eleanor of the Endless Hills.
Ellie Bean.
Hi, Ellie. So last night we had a fire, and you were a huge help, right? She collected sticks. She broke the sticks. She helped keep the fire going. She helped clean things up. She helped put out the s'mores. She helped roast marshmallows. I think you did a lot. Were you very tired? Yeah. You have done a lot at a lot of events, and so we would like to give you a Golden Carbuncle for your service. And thank you for all of the hard work you did. So I'm going to put this on your neck. Where did you learn about all of the things that you do? Who taught you to do all of these things when you're at SCA events? Who's that? Your mommy? She's a good teacher, isn't she? You know what? I'm going to put this on here, and I want you to turn around and stand with me for 1 minute so everybody can see. And then, not just did Miss Ellie learn a lot of things about service, the kingdom has learned a tremendous amount about service from the ongoing service of her mom. Multiple scrolls and scrolls and scrolls and setting up and tearing down and working behind the scenes. And not only did Ellie learn from this and did we hear from her in her actions, but other people had words about it.
Their Majesties would call before them the Order of the Mill Rhine. Dost know how to write? Dost know how to read? Dost know how to paint? Dost know how to prove? Dost know how to ask? Dost know how to offer? Dost know how to send? Dost know how to spend? These are the words of Odin, North god of wisdom, poetry, and magic. Service comes in many forms, and with her scribal work, martial work, garb creation, event staff work, retaining for both barony and crown, and recently stepping up to be Baroness of the Hills That Are Endless, Kolfina Jodasdottir is a worthy recipient of this most noble honor. Therefore, on this day, at the coronation of their royal majesties of Ethelmark, Andreas and Kallista, would we induct Kolfina Jodasdottir into the Order of the Millrind, done this the 20th day of September, AS 60, within the barony of the Endless Hills. Words by Lady Abigail Greywolf upon verse 143 of the Havamal, Illumination Calligraphy, and Dying of Vellum by Baronessa Umbriana Campana, the Book of Hours.
So pretty.
The order's all going to hang out here while my dress gets Love the service.
For Baroness Kolfina, newest member of the Order of the Millrind.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
This being newest recipient of the red golden escarbuncle.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties would invite before them Baron Snorri.
Your Majesties, as your royal treasurer, it is my job to keep your coffers full. Today we held a largesse competition to start to fill them. You chose a winner. I would like to recognize the entrance in the winner, if I may. It was a largesse competition today, the beginning of the Triune Tribute. We had a number of things entered. Mr. Somali entered a number of award medallions, and as well as some pewter cast kingdom badges. There were some painted glass candle holders from Baroness Dahlia. Some guy with a stupid hat made some sharpening them right. And there were some lovely woven trim bands from Armiger Oraca Beatriz Botelho, which was their Majesty's choice today for the winner of their largest competition. Would they please come forward? How convenient. They're right here. Amazing. On my other sleeve, I produce a sack of silver made by His Majesty. Hold that. Choose. Take your time. There's no hurry. Make sure it fits. Oh, those will bend. Trust me, those will bend. You want that one? Excellent. Your winner of today's Triune Tribute, Your Majesties.
Thank you so much for contributing. It really means a lot to us to be able to shower our friends, especially in foreign kingdoms, with gifts made by our very own people.
For everybody, thank you so much for your
Everybody that contributed.
Hiraka, thank you.
Dear populace, there is a large bag of silver, the vast majority of which was made by His Majesty's hand. I have a lot of it here. It will be at most every Royal Progress event this reign. If you would like a piece, enter the Triune Tribute. Thank you, Majesties.
Thank you, Snorri.
Thank you.
For Baron Snorri in the largesse of the kingdom, particularly today, Armiger Oraca.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties invite before them Elise Yvette Dumotier.
Elise, I'm so glad you made it. So I met Elise at Penzic. We were setting up Royal Encampment, and she was there, and she helped, and she helped, and she continued to help, and she didn't leave until the rest of us left. She came back and was camped next door and spent a significant amount of time in camp sharing her new sewing skills and the classes that she'd gone to. And out of the blue, I explained to her what society, what kingdom royalty was, and that there was a prince and princess that might need some retainers. And she said, oh, I would do that. And then she found out it was me, and she didn't run away. And she followed me up and down, hill and dale, did an amazing job. And so her being very new, never stopped working, never stopped serving. And then we also have words from your local group and from family about all of the things that you've done as being brand new in the SCA. And you've taken a cadet scarf and are fencing. So it's only right that you become one of our nobles.
Andreas and Kallista, King and Queen of Sylvan Ethelmark, to the assembled populace sends greetings. Be it known that Elise Yvette de Motier has come to the attention of the crown for deeds most noble and laudable. She accepted the rank of cadet in our fencing army, and while at Penzic, She gave of her time and sweat, oh so much sweat, to assist in setting up royal, and then went on to retain for Her Highness. She has proven herself worthy. Elise Yvette de Motier is hereby granted the right to bear arms, decided most appropriate in consultation with the College of Heralds on this, the birthday of our Sylvan Kingdom, AS-60 of the coronation of King Andreas Morgan and Queen Kallista Morganova in the barony of Endless Hills. Illumination by Christina Ingen Groger. Words and calligraphy by Vincenzo de Loria.
And before he had to go, I want you to turn around. I want you to turn around. Okay, and everybody please admire, this is a belt that she hand sewed at Pinzik, having never picked up a needle before. So,
for Lady Elise Yvette de Motier.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
The crown would see Numerius Negidus, or somebody answering to that name.
hello, Numerius.
It's very good to see you again. So, congrats today. That's evidently you turned some heads. But you've been turning heads for a while. While you are still fairly new to the SCA, you've made it a point to get out to events, and you are very quick to lend a helping hand. It doesn't matter what it is. If you hear of a need and you have the ability to take care of that need, you just do it. You made your own armor. You're making your own garb. You're really just jumping in feet first and taking on the world. What was it at Pinzik? Was it the collegiate tournament you won, archery? For a new Scadian, that's a pretty big deal. So we would like to recognize you in a way that would elevate your status a bit. And so we would do this.
To he, known only as Numerius Negidus, leather artisan, neophyte armorer, valiant fighter, and student of sending sharpened items through the air at speed from Andreas the Formidable and Kallista the Wise, monarchs of Sylvan Ethelmark. For one who seeks anonymity, you have still achieved sufficient notoriety as to come to the attention of the crowd. We wish to encourage the continuance of your efforts to help others, as well as further stimulate your journeys seeking knowledge and skill. Though it hinders your desire to remain nameless, nonetheless the Crown deems it necessary and prudent to burden you with the task of engineering such arms as you see fit to devise in consultation with our College of Heralds, and in addition demand you take upon yourself the title Lord or appropriate equivalent, done by our decree upon the day of our third glorious ascension to the throne, the 20th of September AS-60, within the hills that are endless. Words from some guy in a hat based upon a contract, Castanet Dancers, 206 AD, Papyrus 21. Illumination inspired by Torso di Imperatore Romano, AD 90 to 110. Calligraphy and illumination by Baroness Colfina.
Thank you for everything you've done and everything you continue to do. Please.
For the now less anonymous Numerius.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Majesties would see casts of the Endless Hills.
Hearing a lot about you lately. You've been turning some heads in the rattan field. You've really established yourself by showing great prowess in the martial field. And I understand that you represented the barony at Seven Pearls, the champion. Yeah, and you don't just fight one form. You like to get your hands on all the weapons. These are great qualities, and we very much would like to recognize you for those qualities.
We, Andreas and Kallista, King and Queen of Ethelmark, having heard much of the prowess of our brave and loyal cast of the Endless Hills, knowing well his worth, we induct him now into our most noble order of the Golden Alts, in recognition of his skill upon the field. As witness thereof, we have set our hand this day, 20 September, AS 60, at our coronation in the barony of the Endless Hills. Scroll by Meisterin Fredeberg.
I'm going to show this around everybody before you run off of it.
Oh, they're running.
For Lord Cass, newest recipient of a Golden Alts.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties would have words with the other Baroness of the Endless Hills and call Baroness Revna before them.
Excellency, welcome.
Hi. More service. Sorry. So you have become a menace on the archery range. We have heard. I'm very proud, but yes. You started you got your marshalate and you got archery back in the hills. And all ran in fear. That's good. Your tenacity and passion for the art of archery and the skill that you do show and are continuing to do are an inspiration. And we are grateful to see this community growing in your barony. So we would do this.
Revna Lunaris has impressed us much with her incredible dedication to the bow. Her aim is true, and she is tireless in her efforts to inspire others in the martial art of archery. For her skills and talent in the craft, we, Andreas and Kallista, Sylvan Majesties of fair Ethelmark, do induct her into the Order of the Golden Alts, this day upon our coronation in the barony of Endless Hills, September 20th, AS 60. Words by Baroness Abby Rose, calligraphy and parchment, Mistress Abigail Kellogg, inspired by the Smithfield Decretals, 1230 CE. For Her Excellency Baroness Revna, newest recipient of a Golden Alts.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
you can deal with her then. Go ahead.
All right. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay, thank you. Their Majesties would conduct business with Lady Zoya Dragomirova.
Thought we were talking later.
We changed our mind, royal prerogative. We want to talk now.
That's
fine. Please
totally
stand.
fine. So, you've taken an interest in things that are very near and dear to us. That being the Slavic and Rus garb, and you do the headwear, the hats, the gold work, the pearl work, and as of last night, stories, which in their own right are a very special art. You know, I remember at Bog 3 Day, your entry into the Clothiers Guild competition. It was just absolutely stunning. So we would like to recognize your work, but there are some other people here that would also like to, I guess, have words with you.
They agreed with us. They told us about you. Although we'd seen it, they told us more. So.
You call them forward.
Indeed. Their Majesties call before them the most noble order of the Fleur. Pearls and gold, additions to accent beautifully crafted clothing, garb patterned perfectly to pin Rus culture with a perfect fit. An exquisite hat made through the use of birch bark, knowledge leading skilled hands. Visual examples of what we know to be true. Zoya Dragomirova is one who produces stunning pieces to catch the eye and inspire us all to learn, create, and celebrate. And so do we, Andreas and Kallista, name her our newest Fleur. Done this 20th day of September AS60, done at our glorious coronation. Scroll by the Honorable Lady Gwen Cook, based upon the Church Slavic translation of Basil the Great's Asketleva, 1482.
All you. Have the honor of recognizing it. Please.
Go meet your order.
Thank you so much. Oh. Thank you.
For Lady Zoya, newest member of the Order of the Fleur.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties have business with Baroness Anastasie de l'Amour.
Oh, we've been hearing some rumors, some murmuring about one of your students. Yes. A number of people have written and talked to us about her ability on the throwing bench.
That is absolutely correct.
Given everything we've heard and seen, we feel it's only appropriate that with you up here to speak to her, that we address this formally.
I think that would be absolutely appropriate.
The Crown would call before them Baroness Thalia Papillon.
With your leave. Shall we call some other people too?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
We should. There's a couple of us here.
The Crown would convene the Order of the White Horse.
Woo! white horn. Our emblem is a white horn. All my students that will come, this is my token from me to them. Wear it, be honored. You've earned this.
With an axe, knife, spear, sling, and plumbata, Thalia teaches and defends our great kingdom from all those that would invade us on the thrown weapons range. With a willingness to learn and pass that knowledge along, do we, Andreas, gracious King, and Kallista, radiant Queen of Ethelmark, do we hereby induct Thalia Papillon into the Order of the White Horn, done this 20th day of September, AS 60, done at the Coronation in our barony of the Endless Hills. Scroll by Baroness Anastasie de la Moore, based upon the Crucifixion Hours of the Cross, Martin's MS 493. For Her Excellency Baroness Thalia, newest of the Order of the White Horn.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Hell yeah!
The crown of Ethelmark demands to see the Honorable Lord Salvador Mora de' Medici run again.
Salvador, you're getting a lot of attention today. So it's been brought to our attention that there's a lot of new people in your local group that you brought in. You're hosting practices. You're helping armor these new people, teaching them to make their own stuff. I do what I can. So, a couple of years ago, their graces, Gareth and Juliana created an award called the Hearth Guide. And we feel that is fitting for one such as yourself. And so we would have that done today.
As you travel through the Endless Hills, you may meet a man dressed in black, wearing an animal pelt. He beckons you closer. What do you do? Should you approach? You then discover him to be a formidable combatant, with a font of knowledge for aspiring fighters looking for advice in the art of the blade and the hammer. He is generous with the use of his workshop, his teaching, and his counsel. For his assistance to those who seek this knowledge, do we, Andreas and Kallista, King and Queen of Ethelmark, induct Salvador, the Honorable Lord Salvador, as a hearth guide for guiding new members into our kingdom, done this day at our coronation, September 20th, AS 60, in the barony of the Endless Hills. Scroll by Baroness Barbary Rose, upon words by the Honorable Lord Tufa.
Stay down.
Oh, yeah, you can't have this yet, because we have a little bit more business we need to do. We can run around a couple times, but let's not do that right now. Let's go ahead and do this.
Sure. Their Majesties would be attended by the Noble Order of the Chivalry.
Yeah! Salvador!
Like I said, you've gotten a lot of attention. And today was just a perfect example of the man that you are.
Unto all who hear these words, know that we, King Andreas and Queen Kallista, rightful monarchs of glorious Ethelmark, have long known the Honorable Lord Salvador Mora de' Medici to be a faithful servant to the crown, the kingdom, and the society. He is an exemplar of chivalry and courtesy, indeed the very model of the chivalric virtues. As such, we consulted with our Order of the Chivalry, and with their great acclaim, this day offer this writ for the Order of the Chivalry. Lord Salvador, we invite you to join us on the field of Agincourt in the Barony March of the Debatable Lands on October 25th, some 6 weeks hence, where you will sit vigil, hear the counsel of those who offer it, and contemplate elevation into our Order of Chivalry, done by our hand this 20th day of September at our coronation in the Barony of the Endless Hills.
That was the goal.
Calligraphy and illumination by the Honorable Lady Gesa von Wellenstein, I'm told worded by His Grace.
This one. Show that one. You've shown what you're capable of, and you continue to do it with all the new people you bring in. These things combined are what make you worthy of this recognition. Your work. Please rise and go speak with your order.
Double Knights, would you please take this man to the back?
You don't have to run.
For the Honorable Lord Salvador, do his birthday as he goes forth to contemplate elevation to the most noble order of the chivalry.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesty. Their Majesties would have words with Master Morian.
Morian, you come today wearing the white bracers of the Order of the Mark. Your number is small, and we're grateful that you were able to represent your new order. We don't feel it fitting that your number remains small for long. We've heard the counsel of your order, and we would have one join you up here today.
By all means and with all my heart, please call him in, Majesty.
The crown calls before them Master Friedrich Schwarzwalder.
Master Friedrich, you have been a killing angel, as Master Mori would say, on the field with your bow. And every time I've walked past the combat archers at Penzic, you've been there. And you marshal, and you teach, and you have set the bar at a very high level of what combat archery is and what it means to the kingdom. And I can tell you His Majesty does not like the ilks of you. It was your wife that shot him. But nonetheless, you have taught more. And every time he comes off the field with an arrow, says, gosh darn those combat archers. And he doesn't say it quite like that. We feel, and the order feels, that you should be amongst their number. So we would meet with you soon.
The bow is your life. To hold it high and pull the string is to know the path of destiny. Thus was the wisdom of the ancient Persian archers. Hear now the wisdom of the crown of Ethelmark. we would not quarrel with the demands of the archery community, nor would we have anyone come unstringed or deranged. We would instead be blunt and come to the point. For his proven prowess and years of service, would we instruct Baron Friedrich to attire himself in his finest, like the colorful banner flying in the wind, and brace himself to sit vigil upon a date of his choosing, becoming a target for the advice and well wishes of the kingdom he has loved so well, and contemplate a new feather in his cap, elevation to the most noble order of the mark. Done by our hand, Andreas and Kallista, third of those names, this 20th day of September, AS 60, upon the occasion of our glorious coronation within the hills that are endless. And unfortunately, there's a joke on the back. Why does finishing this scroll with a labored joke feel insufficiently clingy? It's imitation Reynolds rap. Scrolled by some guy in a hat and Baroness Colfina.
And not Caleb's scroll.
For Master Friedrich as he goes forth to contemplate elevation to the order of the mark.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Right, so we've come to the end of our official docket. And like I said earlier, today has been very, very magical. It started last night with a fire and singing. It's continued through the whole day with dancing and bocce tournament and heavy fighting and youth fighting and rapier fighting and all of the things. And if I missed anything, I'm so sorry. Choosing an inspiration today was not easy, but one person, one individual truly stood out in their welcoming desire, in their desire to find all the things SCA. So I would ask if Valentine would come forward. My new friend, you wrote a beautiful poem. You danced with me. We compared our sparkles. You have the most amazing shoes ever. And this good gentle, within a matter of less than 24 hours, I will call friend. I'm so grateful for what you did to reinvigorate my passion for the dream. This is my token. So you have a squirrel on a snail. And I thank you so much. Please continue to do wonderful things, make beautiful garb, and make magic happen for others. You should show up.
For Valentine, Her Majesty's inspiration of the day.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
The Crown would invite excuse me, Her Excellency Magnifico Elena to speak before the court.
Their Majesties have graciously allowed Don Marcos and I to run a reign-long tournament, which is for rattan and for rapier. Fighting is fighting. Porque no los dos. So the goal of it is to encourage crossover, so they will not run at the same time. They will run first thing in the morning and last thing in the afternoon, and then the next one will switch as we go along. So the tournaments, the way it'll happen is they will be short. And the goal of it is to allow people to practice tournament headspace, to allow new MOLs to learn different tournament formats, to allow MITs to learn a very short like a new tournament format and do a very short tournament, right? So it gives all these nurturing things about it, and that is what their majesties have told us was the theme, was growth and empowerment and trying to get people to learn and develop in new ways. So this tournament will run, as I said, each Royal Progress event, there will be a short rapier tournament, a short rattan tournament. We will track points, even though there'll be a winner each day, we will track points through the entire reign. There will be 3 winners at the end. There will be the rapier winner, the rattan winner, and the overall winner. So you may not win one or the other, but if you're pretty okay at both, maybe you'll be the overall winner. Who knows? Fight is fight. Join us on the field. Don Marcos is going to run the rapier one. I'll be running the rattan one. So I look forward to seeing you all on the list. Watch out for the announcements.
Their Majesties invite before them all those who contributed scrolls, medallions, or other regalia today for court.
No, we won't make Kaylee run.
I think the scribe was the issue.
Well, so Scribble is one of those things that we both have a profound passion for because neither one of us are good at it. So having amazing people that are willing to make beautiful pieces of art to give away, we're so grateful for. So please, Kaylee has your gift box. Do something that will help you to continue to replenish your supplies and make beautiful things.
Baron Itzhak, if you would be kind enough. For this reign, in addition to honoring the scribal arts, there will be a short heraldic bow for the guest star. If you would be so kind.
I bowed. I just bowed. Thank you all. Yes, one last thing we would like to do is, as you've seen us wandering around today, shiny and glittering and glowing, really, literally glowing in front of a mirror, I kind of blinded myself, we would give full credit and much praise and recognition and gratitude for the beautiful seamstresses that contributed to our garb today. And there was many, predominantly the Honorable Lady Ronweig, the Honorable Lady L, and then we had people that were making trim and sewing pieces together, Owen, and so many people came together, and I think if there's others you can help me recognize. Yes, please, come forward.
Ronvi, come on up. People can see you.
Hi, everybody. So garb like this doesn't happen alone. It wasn't just the two of us. Ron Weig asked me to head up this project a couple months ago, and we recruited other people to help us as well. So for the sake of the typos in this message, I'm going to leave off people's titles. But the advice and help from Elena de la Palma, we can't do Spanish garb without her. Mistress Arena helped with hand sewing along with Noah Michiharu made aglets. Eudoxia, whose last name I can't remember, did a lot of the beading of the bodice. Lartia Kerva wove brocade trim for the breeches, having never done that before, and was like, they had 16th century tablet woven brocade, I'll just do that.
Brocade trim with gold threads.
Oh yeah, with metallic threads.
Which if you've ever worked with them,
Yeah.
ugh.
In 3 weeks. It was, yeah. And then absolutely to Owen Tegg, who came over to my house multiple times in the last couple weeks just to sit and sew. One day he came over and sewed 40 eyelets and then went home. And so this is me thanking everyone that helped with this garb. It was not just us, it was a whole team of people, and I'm so honored to have worked with them. And thank you to your majesties for allowing us the honor of doing it as well.
No, we're the ones that need to thank you. It's you added a certain high level of magical love to our day. You really did.
If I may, I was gonna post this on the Facebooks once we get back to Signal, but the artisans and the skill of Ethelmark always wows me. But when so many can come together and do something like this, wow. I mean, this has done my heart good. I look forward to more projects, but just everyone who makes anything, please be impressed with yourself. Please be proud of yourself. Like, it leads to stuff like this. It leads to stuff like everything we do.
And thank you for all the women as well. You're standing right next to me. I'm like, oh, and also.
Show off a little bit. So we'll come out as their work and just show off a little bit more, because this is just too amazing. Absolutely amazing. These are actually based on portraiture of Portugal.
Yeah.
So, ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you for your trust. Would you like help getting
For the efforts and artistry of those who clothed their majesties this day.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
It's truly been a high day, and we're so grateful for everyone. We want to wrap this up and let everybody that either wants to vacate before the sun goes down to navigate the labyrinth of getting back out, or those that are staying for the amazing feast and hopefully another fire tonight, time to prepare. So thank you all again.
There being no further business, this court of their majesties is now closed. All rise.